I say it often on this program, but we do have to look after our youth. They are our future. That is why the disturbing situation on Australia's university campuses cannot be taken lightly. We're driven witless, aren't we, with endless platitudes about pollution and saving the planet. Who speaks about the intellectual pollution and saving our young minds? Let's start with the University of Sydney. This week, the front page of Sydney University's student newspaper, Honi Soit, depicted King Charles identifying the Queen's body in a morgue. Let me say that Honi Soit is an abbreviated version of the old Norman French language. The maxim is Honi Soit qui mal y pense, which basically means shame be to you, whoever thinks ill of it. Well, I can't help but think ill of all of this. These are university students who photoshopped an image of the Queen stretched out on a mortuary table with King Charles, there it is, standing over her, and the headline, Queen Dead, Charles Next. The article described the Queen's death as gruesome, lonely and painful, and joked that King Charles got the chance to, quote, catch up with her after the event, a pathetic attempt at satire. Remember, the authors of this distasteful rubbish are university students funded by your money. Honi Soit also published a tweet referencing the death of Princess Diana, which has since been deleted. And remember, this incident came just 2 weeks after socialist protesters armed with megaphones shouted down former Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull, shouted him off the campus, in fact, for trying to give a speech to the Law Society. I referred to that earlier this week. Well, the next cab off the rank is the University of Queensland. The situation up there could be even worse. Last week, Barclay McGain, a young monarchist, held a vigil on campus for students who wanted to pay their respects and mourn the loss of Queen Elizabeth II. Well, midway through the vigil, Barclay wrote, quote, a banner emerged from the top of the university towers celebrating the death of the Queen, followed by numerous chants saying, ding dong, the witch is dead. Before long, he said, 2 people in jackets, masks and hats set upon our vigil, destroying the monument and thieved my personal portrait of Her Majesty, which I have treasured for 10 plus years. As the young man lamented, quote, such is life on Australian university campuses in the year 2022, where dissenting views are shut down, students are intimidated and property is destroyed, unquote. And this came just a few weeks after the University of Queensland's student newspaper penned an article titled, quote, the subtle art of shoplifting. In the piece, an anonymous writer advised readers on thrifting or free shopping, which was described as, quote, a legitimate action for the working class to take in the ongoing class war, unquote. The worst part about all of this? We see no action taken by university vice-chancellors who sit on multi-million-dollar salaries. And politicians, where are they to get rid of this verbal filth? Defund some of these outfits would be a start, but perhaps the corruption of our young minds is really what universities are about.